Yo, what is going on, Bully fam? It's Henry A here with Bully Kings, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to read a dog's pedigree. So today I am replying to a comment from Ashley Brewer. Ashley Brewer commented, she said she wanted to see a video on how to read a dog's pedigree. And I actually think it's a great idea, guys, because I haven't seen much videos or many videos on how to read a dog's pedigree. And I know that new people who buy bullies get the pedigree and don't understand it. They don't know how to read it. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna put up a picture of King Yeezy's pedigree on the screen, guys, as I read it. That way you guys can go over it with me and you guys can see how to read it. I'm gonna break it all down to you guys what everything means. But before I even show you guys, I keep all my paperwork here for my dogs. You know, keep it all organized. That way, I know where everything's at. I've got pedigrees on here for my dogs. I got paperwork for new puppies, some paperwork for some people who have not picked up their paper, stuff like that. I keep it all in the backpack, keep it all here. I keep a pen in here, that way I sign everything. But this is a good idea, guys. Just keep your stuff organized, that way you guys don't lose it. But guys, before I even go into it, let me tell you guys, normally the person you get your dog from, the breeder you get your dog from, they should give you paperwork on the dog. Of course, that needs to come with the dog. You know, that's what gives the dog a little bit more value. But also another thing that a lot of breeders don't do that I've been noticing is that you don't get a picture pedigree. What is a picture pedigree? A picture pedigree, guys, is pretty much the same thing that's on the paperwork, but you get pictures of the actual parents, grandparents of your dog. You know, you should get a picture pedigree. I'll put up a picture of that. That way you guys can see what it is. The breeder you got your dog from should be giving you a picture pedigree. It's not very expensive for them to do that, guys. They can pay a few dollars, $50, $100, or even $150 at the most to get a picture pedigree. But what the picture pedigree does, it's easier to break down, especially for new buyers. You know, people who just barely bought a dog, they see a picture pedigree, it's a lot more understandable than this paperwork, you know. But if the person's not giving you a picture pedigree of your dog when you buy your dog, that just shows you the quality of breeders that they are. You know, they don't care enough to invest in the person. Another thing, guys, is that when you buy these dogs, man, these dogs cost you $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, and the person you're buying the dog from is not answering your questions as to when you need guidance on this. It's like, then why are you investing your money with them? You know, invest your money wisely. You know, choose people that are going to help you out. It's not just about the dog, but the person has to do just as much. And that's why you find yourself here, you know, trying to figure things out, because there's not people, the people that you bought your dog from are not helping you out. And it's alright, you know, that's why I got you guys. I'm here to help. But I'm also here to show you guys that there's a difference, you know, with the people that you are investing your money. So invest wisely, guys. But let's go over it. Okay, so I'm going to put up the picture on the screen. That way you guys can see what I'm looking at. But in the very front, guys, this is a ABR registry. This is ABR registry pedigree. There's ABKC, there's UKC. I've got plenty of different ones. But today we're going to go over this ABR. So in the front, pretty much you'll see the same thing, guys. It says the name of the dog, Bully Kings, King Yeezy. The breed, American Bully. That's pretty simple stuff, you know. And then there's here ABR number. ABR is the American Bully Registry number. This is the number that your dog is registered on. This is how they find your dog, pretty much like Social Security card. But when you're gonna register a dog, they might ask you for the ABR number for the sire. What is a sire? Sire means the dad. The sire means the male. So that's what the sire is. S-I-R-E, sire, the male. So whenever you're gonna register a litter, they'll ask you for the sire's number. That's the number you provide. The dam is the female, the mother. So D-A-M is the mother. Remember that, guys. Sex, male, pretty much. You guys know this. If your dog is having a lot of sex, so put plenty. I'm just playing, guys. But yeah, that's what you do. Date of birth, DOB, pretty simple. Color, chocolate tribe. Another thing, guys, a lot of registries do not accept Merle. So on color, sometimes for Merle dogs, you will find that they don't all say Merle. You know, because a lot of registries do not accept Merle. So a lot of people will just put, like, for example, if you got a blue tri Merle, the person might just put a blue tri instead of blue tri Merle. There ain't nothing crazy about it, you know, there ain't nothing to panic about. It's just people do it because some of the registries do not accept it, so go with it, you know. But microchip, if your dog's got a microchip, the number might be on there. If not, it's all good. Now it'll say on here, it'll say sire. This is sire, says sire, and then it says throne. This is Bully King's Yeezy sire, his dad. So it says sire, throne. Now dam, it says dam on here, dam Bully King's Gucci. So this is the mother of King Yeezy. So it says sire, throne. That's his dad. Dam is his mother. Bully King's Gucci. Okay, and it says official ABR pedigree certificate. This is just a certificate saying that he's registered under ABR. It's got the signatures, the dedicated agreement, and now we're gonna open it up. Again, guys, this is an ABR pedigree certificate. UKC, ABKC, don't matter where they come from, they're all pretty much the same. What they look like when you have not registered, I'm going to show you guys this before I even open it up. Before you register your dog, you get a puppy registry. This does not have the pedigree on it. So once you send in the puppy registry, you're going to get your pedigree paper. So first you got the, I'm going to put a picture of this as well. First you get the puppy registry. Once you get the puppy registry, you send it in. Normally it's pretty self-explainable. You get the address in the bottom. When you send it into that address, you might have to send it in with a money order, or sometimes you can do it online. If you look online, you can register your dog online. That's a lot more simpler than sending in a money order. Or you can put in your credit card information in the bottom sometimes and pay like that. But yeah, you send in the puppy registry, you fill it out, send it in, and then you get your actual pedigree chart. So the pedigree chart, like I said, different registries have different paperwork, but they're all pretty much the same. You open it up. So now here, what I'm saying, it says American Bully Registry Performance Pedigree. So same thing, guys. Sire, the sire of Bully King Yeezy. So his sire is his dad, his father. So his name is Throne. And if you move over to the right, on the top here, it says GLB Crown LOB. That is Golden Line Bully's crown. That is the father of Throne. So that makes it a grandfather of Bully King's King Yeezy. So that King, my boy King, this is his grandfather. And then if you move to the top row, all through the top row, that is his father, his grandfather, his great grandfather, and so on. So all the top ones are usually the boys, the fathers. So in the bottom of that, so first is Throne. Then it's crown, and then in the bottom of crown is LWB Paris. That means that is King Yeezy's grandmother, which will be Throne's mother. So in the bottom row, it'll be the females, and that is all the pedigree of Throne. You know, that is Throne's pedigree in the top section. Now in the bottom of that is Bully King's King Yeezy, and in the middle it'll say Bully King's King Yeezy. That is my boy. The bottom of that is the dam, which is King's mother. King's mother is Bully King's Gucci. And if you look at the top row of Bully King's Gucci, again, the top row is the males. So it'll be Gucci's father, Gucci's grandfather, and so on. And in the bottom, it'll be the females. So look, it says Dan, Bully King's Gucci. On top of that is Costeño of MFK. Costeño is Gucci's father. And then on top of that, on the right side of that is Bully King, not Bully King's. It says Villa Bully's Evo, which is Costeño's dad. So now let's go back to the bottom section. The bottom section says Rose Gold. Rose Gold is Gucci's mother. And then right next to her, it's TBBCO's fugitive. That is Rose Gold's father. And then the bottom of that is TBBCO's Frida. That is the mother of Rose Gold. So this is how the pedigrees go, guys. Dams are the females. Sires are the males. But the top section is always going to be the males. The bottom section is the females. And another thing that helps on the picture pedigree, guys, the males, they'll put like a little, what's it called, like a little arrow. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'll put it up in the screen. But they have an arrow pointing up, and it's usually blue. That's for all the males. And then an arrow pointing down for all the females, and it's usually pink. But that is how you read the pedigree, guys. In the back here is if you sell the dog, you sign this over to whoever the new owner is going to be. You sign it over. But this is what's in the back. You got the address on here again, just in case you want to send it in or do it online. You know, you choose depending on the registry. Not all of them provide it online. But yeah, guys, this is how you read a pedigree. Ashley Brewer. I hope this video helps you. I try to explain it as best as I can, and that is how you read a pedigree, guys. And like I was saying, guys, next time you choose to buy a dog, you know, choose wisely. For one, there's a lot of scammers. You know, first off, there's a lot of scammers, and second of all, is people scam you even afterwards. You know, it's like if they can't be there for you after you bought the dog, then what's the point of even investing with them? You know, you invested with them because you thought they were cool people. So make sure that the people you are investing with are really cool people and are there to help you out. You know, they're gonna be there to answer your questions whenever you got questions, whether it's the most ridiculous question or not. You know, because sometimes you think that, oh man, if I ask them this question, I might look stupid. You know, it might be a stupid question, it might be ridiculous. But you are a new person, you know, you are a new breeder and a new owner, so you don't know what these things mean. So just because they might seem kind of stupid to them, it's not stupid to you. It's very important. How do I know this? Because I've been through this, you know, I've been through this myself, guys. When I first bought dogs, sometimes I had some questions and I was like asking myself, man, should I ask them? I'm gonna feel stupid if I ask them this question. They're probably gonna think I'm retarded, things like that, you know. Those kind of ideas went in my mind because I was like, I don't know if I should ask them. And then when I would ask them, and the reason why I was thinking this in the first place is because I was already asking people and they were not helping me out. You know, I bought like 8 new dogs one time when I first started, and every person I was hitting up, out of all those 8 people, there was one person that was helping me out. That was a female, and I'm really grateful for that, you know. Thanks to people like that, I'm here now, able to help you guys out. Because of people like her, you know, that lady, her name is Lindsay. So shout out to Lindsay. She was always there when I had a question, you know. I really love her for that. But yeah, guys, people like that are not helping you out when you're sending those messages, they're the ones that got us here looking at these videos, and that's why I'm here. But don't forget, guys, I'm always here to help, but the people who invest with me, they get a lot more help. You know, I'm not gonna be answering all these crazy questions for people who never invested with me. And it's only fair, you know, you can't say I'm a dick for that. It's just how the game is, you know. You gotta respect the game. But like I said, people who invest with me, I'm there to answer all questions, man. I don't care if you buy a $10,000 puppy or a $2,000 puppy, or just to buy a simple stuffy, you know, you buy a stuffy. I'm really grateful for that. So I'm here to look out for you guys. You guys rock with me, I'm gonna rock with you, you know. But like I was saying, invest your money wisely, choose wisely. Bully Kings, baby.